Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it's for Tuesday, the 9th day of December. Here we go. Time to start talking about Chanukah. Let's start by telling you the explanation, one of the explanations in the name Chanukah. One reason we call it the holiday of Chanukah is because the Syrian Greeks, of course, they had destroyed our Beis Hamikdash. They were actually interested in destroying our Jewish religion and everything. And basically, due to the great victory of the Hashmonaim, we were able to retake the Beis Hamikdash, and that was on the 25th day of Kislev. Kaf Hey is 25, of course, and Chanu Kaf Hey hints that we rested on the 25th of Kislev. Chanukah, the day that we rested on the 25th day of Kislev. That's one reason for, of course, the name Chanukah. Also, there was a Chanukas HaMizbeach, a dedication of the whole Beis Hamikdash, a rededication of it on that great day, and that's, of course, another great reason to call it Chanukah. There is a debate as to whether we should have a Seuda on the holiday of Chanukah. We definitely have one on Purim, and that's because on Purim, you know that we are celebrating, we're told there's an outright mitzvah to have a Seuda on the day of Purim, and yet on Chanukah there seems to be a debate about it. Let's explain why that happens. You see, on Purim, the Haman and his men and the whole thing, they were out to destroy our bodies, that they wanted the Jewish people annihilated. And therefore we celebrate in a way that shows the victory of our bodies, which is of course done by something like eating, where the body gets to celebrate the destruction that was supposed to happen against our bodies. Hence we call it a Seuda for the day of Purim, and that makes a lot of sense. On Chanukah, on the other hand, they weren't really interested in destroying our bodies. They would have been very happy if we stayed on and just basically assimilated into their culture. It was our souls that were at danger, and therefore what we celebrate is for our souls. Now, eating a big fat Seuda is not necessarily a celebration of the soul, and that's the reason that we call it a day that maybe you shouldn't be having a Seuda, and that's why some don't necessarily say to have a Seuda on the day of Chanukah. The others say that no, there's still that great Chanukas HaMizbeach, there's still the great dedication of the Mizbeach and the Beis Hamikdash, etc., and that is worthy of a Seuda and celebration, and therefore some people are for a Seuda on Chanukah. The way to sort of accomplish both of them is to say, okay, let's do this. Let's have a Seuda, but if we make certain that the Seuda on Chanukah has inside of it Divrei Torah and singing and praises to Hashem, etc., when we do those kinds of things, why then we'll know that we're definitely celebrating something that's related to the soul, which was the thing in danger on the day of Chanukah. Hence the idea of having a Seuda on Chanukah with praises to Hashem to go along with it. It'll dovetail beautifully with this to say to you, that's why you'll see the Hallel recited, the full Hallel on every single day of Chanukah, celebrating our soul's survival, and you will not see the Hallel recited on the day of Purim. At least that's one of the reasons. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.